In the new Google Classroom, you have the Stream, the Classwork section, and the People tab. We're going to talk about what you can do inside of the Stream. The Stream is where you post announcements for your class. Announcements are basically posts that don't have an assignment. So it could be just something about that's coming up in class. It could be an announcement about a field trip. It could be just a general statement you wanted to make about something. But basically the idea to remember with announcements is they don't have an assignment attached to them. To get started with using the Stream and posting an announcement, go to where it says share something with your class, click there, and basically right there you can start typing. So let's just say we have a PO test Friday. Now I can choose which classes I'm going to share this with. Again, I have several different classes, just like you would have, potentially several different blocks. You can also make announcements that would only be shared with certain students. So if you have any sort of group work. And then with that announcement, you have the option of course, attaching a file, attaching something directly from your drive, attaching and sending students to a YouTube video, or giving them just a link to an external website. Now, again, it's important to note that with these announcements in the Stream, there is no assignment attached to this. It's purely there for the student to refer to, look at, but it's not there really for them to do anything with. You're not going to be able to track whether or not they did something with this announcement. In addition to creating your announcement there, it's probably also useful to point out that to the right, you have a post button that would post that announcement directly to the Stream immediately. You also have a drop down beside that, which will let you save posts as a draft. So if you start typing something and you get busy or you need to look up something, you can always save that as a draft and come back to it and edit it. Or you can even schedule an announcement to be pushed out at a later time. So you can just choose the date, the time, and you can hit schedule to do that. There's an important setting in Stream that you need to make sure you know about right away. In the upper right-hand corner on your settings wheel, if you click that, you'll see beside Stream, the default is that students can post and comment to the Stream. When you first start with Google Classroom, you may want to limit that and make it so that only you can post or comment. At least try that at first just to get kids used to getting into the class, how your class operates, how you operate, how your classroom management works. And then you can decide whether or not you want to open that up for students to also be able to post and comment to the Stream. You can always reuse posts in the right-hand side where it says share something with your class. If you click the strange little double arrow icon, it will give you an option of selecting posts, and you can select posts from other classes. So if you have something in block 1 that maybe you forgot to post to all 3 blocks, you can go ahead and go back and find that easily. One sort of frustrating thing to note with the Stream is that it is chronological. So as you post things, the most recent thing you post will appear on the top. There is no way to really organize that, at least as part of the Stream. It's almost like a stream of consciousness. The last thing I want to point out with the Stream is if you are allowing students to comment and post to the Stream, just rest assured that you can always delete any comment a student makes. You can also mute people. I would say if you are going to delete something because it's inappropriate, you may want to go ahead and do a screen capture first or a printout so you have that in case you need to refer that student to administration. And just so you know, students, they can delete their posts. However, it doesn't take it away from your viewing. So make sure you let students know that if they do put something in and they decide to delete it, it's not really deleting it from your side. You'll always have access to any deleted student post. Finally, I know we talked about notifications. We will be talking about notifications during this class. Just be aware that with your Stream, there is an email notification that goes out. So anytime you post something to that Stream, any student in that class, they will get an email. That can be turned off, though, remember, on the user side, the end user side, so they can adjust their own notifications. But make sure you mention that to students that they will be receiving an email anytime something is posted to the Stream.